Open?
I disagree with you, actually.
Open.
Okay, but Caleb, what you're failing to take into account here is the economy can't support that.
Open.
What is that? Timmy fell in the well?
Open.
Oh, this is Junk House.
It's a psychobilly freakout!
I have a recurring bit with my dog where he'll come up and start he'll get in my face and look like he's trying to talk to me. And I'll say, "What's that? Timmy fell in the well." And then he'll like growl or something. I'll say, "You pushed him." And it's very fun.
Well,
That's
my
good.
favorite bit with you and your dog is that he is evil.
Oh, he is
That's not a bit.
horribly evil.
He's an
is.
evil, malicious creature.
He really is quite evil and has done many things in his lifetime.
Many evil things, many genocides,
Many
many
genocides.
apartheids.
There's so many things. Welcome to Junk House.
Welcome to Junk House. Caleb's got what you may call a cold.
So that's why
So-
I said is
yeah.
cold open.
Open.
Yeah.
So Caleb's saying open while he has a cold. That's a cold open.
That's one of those
And-
cold opens.
We're
Welcome
funny.
to the new segment of the show where we go in depth explaining the cold open to you to make sure you understand why we're funny.
See, this week, Caleb has a cold.
I have a cold, and and I also am on cold medicine that is kind of starting to kick in a little bit. So we'll see.
Oh, baby.
This is
We'll see.
also the first episode of the year.
It is. We're recording this the day after the anniversary of the insurrection attempt, and we're still here, y'all. I'm still here. I'm waiting. Where is everybody? I'm still here. I'm at the Capitol. I'm waiting for y'all.
Part 2.
Where did y'all go? Where is everybody?
I've just been a little caught up with Marvel Rivals. I didn't think I could make it this time.
Full disclosure, I went to the wrong capital.
Where did you go?
Capital D's?
It's embarrassing to say.
Did you go to Little Rock?
I went to Little Rock.
Cordell,
That's
it's not
okay.
the capital of your state. It's the capital of America.
Well, I
Yeah.
broke a lot of windows in Little Rock, so I gotta find a place to lay low for a little while. I caused quite the ruckus.
Come on over to old Mile High City, and we got you.
Sweet. I'll go break that capital too. That's what we're doing, right? I
I
don't
think
think
so.
I understand
No.
what we're doing.
Well, I think one thing we should do is look at what's happening this year. What's coming up in 2025?
Yeah, what's happening? What's happening for us this year too?
I love this topic. I do want to just point out something regarding the whole Capitol thing on January 6th.
Yeah.
Do you realize how lucky we are that was just a bunch of idiots without
Yeah.
any real plan?
Yeah, you're right.
Like
You're right.
Truly.
like that was a bunch of people who got caught up in the moment and knew nothing about what to do once they got in there. Like, some of them had a plan, but there was no organization, there was no structure. We are very lucky for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But yeah, 2025 is the year I graduate grad school. It's gonna happen this December, baby.
Heck yeah.
freaking
Home
Yes.
stretch. 3 semesters, 3 internships. Going crazy. We're doing this.
2025 is the year I don't poop my pants.
Oh, come
Well,
on.
are you
know
sure
will.
about that?
You know you will.
I'm gonna do it. I already know I'm gonna do it.
I already did it.
You know what we should
I made sure to get it in every day the first week of the year. just so I could be done with it.
Everything's
so you
up,
know it happened
everything's
and-
uphill from shitting your pants. That's
Right.
what-
You start 12:05
shit your
on
pants.
January 1st. Just do it.
Shit 'em.
Just trust me, your year cannot get worse than standing in a New Year's Eve party and
Yeah.
intentionally
I don't know
pooping
if
your
I've
pants.
said this on this podcast yet, but I still maintain that the most powerful of power moves is shitting someone else's pants.
Yes, yes.
I still maintain that.
That's how I got my most recent job.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
I was in it was actually at the grocery store, that I used to
Yeah.
work at, and I looked at them right in the eyes and I said, "Check your pants." They did. And what
They
was in there?
shitted.
My shit.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm actually curious about something. I'm actually curious. What were y'all's movies, top movie and top game of 2024?
Interesting.
Ooh.
Top movie I saw in 2024.
It's a big question.
It is. I'm kind of torn between two that I really liked.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say Heretic was my top movie of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good movie. Hugh Grant
still
Lover
have not seen it.
69 is gonna love that movie. And they did
I
love it because they gave it 5 stars.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think they already did.
So yeah. Heretic is my top movie. Top game, Balatro.
Yeah.
The sheer number of hours I've poured into that game is not good, but it's fun.
Yeah, fair. I think my movie of the year might be The Substance.
Ooh, okay.
That
So
shit
far we have
was
two like
fire.
horror movies.
Yeah,
Are we gonna get a hat
2024
trick
was a
of horror?
good movie for horror.
It was a good
movie?
horror year.
Yeah.
Good year for horror. 2024, great movie. My game is a tie because
Okay.
for most of the year, Shadow Generations was my game
It's
of
fun.
the year
It is
because it's
very
really
fun.
fucking good. It's like the best Sonic game, and it's all about the coolest dude, the sickest, most edgiest hedgehog around. The spawn of aliens, alien demons that are basically Satan. It's Shadow,
And-
y'all.
Warlords.
What an incredible lore to have.
I know. And he has guns, and he says bitch, and damn it.
He
And
does.
now he's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
And
But
my nephew sucks at that game.
dumbass. I'm just
Idiot.
kidding. That was rude. That's a
I
child.
meant it. I meant it.
Well, fair.
What's the other one? Because I had two also. Marvel Rivals was my other
Marvel
potential.
Rivals? That's the one I've been putting all my time into, at least.
Yeah. It's so
I've been
good.
playing that a lot.
I have a steady rhythm of Marvel Rivals, Balatro, read One Piece. That is my kind of rhythm.
Hell yes. I've been
Cordy-
doing that except Pokemon.
Cordy, what was yours? Are we gonna get a hat trick?
I mean, right now I'm scrolling through a list of the movies that came out in 2024.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, the like easy, immediate, top of the dome answer is probably Heretic. But I want to make sure and just scroll through. I
I know
didn't
you
watch
like
a ton of
Nosferatu.
stuff this year.
I lied. My movie of the year is not Substance. It's Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
There we go.
Fair.
So the hat trick's gone anyway.
Well, actually,
Um,
it might be Wicked. I forgot Wicked came out.
Wicked
so
is also
soon, so
really,
recently.
really good.
Wicked,
really good.
the main reason I say either of those movies is because of my theater experience. Like my experience in the theater, like watching even just Sonic 3 was like that was here in Denver. That was the first movie I saw in Denver. It was also just like my childhood. But
Yeah.
Wicked is actually goated. It's crazy that it's almost 3 hours and I'm still saying that it's a goated movie.
Yeah. Nosferatu also
Incredible movie.
top.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That was tied with Heretic for me.
We're forgetting Trap.
Oh, I changed my mind. Trap movie of the year. That's cinema. That's one of the best movies ever created.
This was a great year for a movie. Honora also came out, which I'd recently watched that with Fielding and Hudson.
There was also the movie about everyone's favorite president, Reagan.
Ugh.
That came out apparently only watched by like a small circle of conservatives.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Mufasa?
Why?
Bad.
I have
tell
0
y'all-
thoughts on it.
Can I tell y'all a funny story about Mufasa?
Yes.
I saw this on
God.
Twitter, and I wish I remember who posted it. But somebody posted they went to see the movie Baby Girl. And apparently there is a part of that movie that is pretty much completely silent, and you're just seeing Nicole Kidman get like finger banged in complete silence. But Mufasa was playing next door, and it was so loud that during this completely silent part of the movie, you just hear the lion singing about like Mufasa so good, as like Nicole Kidman is getting like finger blasted on the screen.
Oh no.
It's
Incredible.
so funny.
Which that's what was going on in her mind too.
Yeah.
Mufasa so great.
I also think it's interesting that this year had Megalopolis, and that we like
Yeah.
that what a
was
flash in the
beautiful
pan
movie.
that movie was.
I need to watch it again.
Looking through the year though, I do think probably Heretic, because as good as Nosferatu was, it was hard to enjoy because it was very effective horror.
Yeah.
In that way
fair.
that like the better horror is, the less you enjoy it usually. Because it's like I'm signing up to be upset and uncomfortable, and you're doing such a good job. But that also means I'm upset and uncomfortable. Whereas Heretic was like more middle of the road in terms of like how uncomfortable I am, but very, very engaging in the plot. Like Nosferatu, you kind of know the story. Kinda.
Yeah.
But there was no way to predict Heretic. So I think that might be my movie. And then my game of the year it's got to be Velatro. But
It's so good.
a surprise contender is the not new game of Vampire Survivors that I started playing the day after. Like I started playing that Christmas Day, I think, and clocked a couple full days before the year ended.
It's so good. I love both
Yeah.
of those games.
Yeah,
I've heard it is amazing.
it's one of
You would
those
like
you
it.
start and you just don't stop.
Yeah.
There is something we have to say. There's something we have to say out loud while we're
I'm quiet.
acknowledging movies. This movie had 2 of the worst movies ever made come out. We already said one of them.
Megalopolis.
Do we know what the other one is?
2 of the worst movies ever made, and we've already said one.
I know you're not talking about Trap.
No, I'm actually not. I'm actually not.
Movie of the year, Trap.
I know you're not
Oh.
talking about Reagan.
No, we haven't said it yet. We haven't said the other one.
Really?
It's a superhero movie.
What came out this year? There was a superhero movie.
Okay, I'm sorry. It wasn't a superhero movie. It's a movie about CPR.
Oh. Yeah. Everyone's favorite movie about CPR.
Yeah.
Caleb, you know
Yeah.
it. Come
You
on,
know
buddy.
it. Come on.
Flatliners. Flatliners.
Yeah, it's Flatliners. It's Caleb, it's Madam Web.
It's Madam Web.
Oh my gosh, that came out that came out last year. Holy.
Which somebody made a really good point recently that I hadn't connected whenever I watched Madam Web. So she steals a taxi.
Yeah.
She takes off the plate, right? She takes that taxi for the rest of the movie, right? But she takes the taxi to the airport, leaves the taxi at the airport so she can go to a different country, and then comes back and gets in the stolen taxi that's still at the airport somehow and leaves.
Incredible.
What a good movie.
Top tier
Just
writing.
CPR, the movie. What a great film.
CPR the movie. I also have some predictions for 2025.
Yes,
if we
I
want to
love
get
this.
into that. Number one prediction: Cordell is really gonna like the movie The Monkey. That
The
is
Monkey.
my prediction. It is directed and written by the same guy that did Longlegs.
Oh,
And it is based off of a
Stephen King short story.
short story.
See, I actually haven't seen Longlegs yet, but I love me some Stephen
Ooh.
King short fiction.
That
I
is
think you would like Long Legs.
second prediction. Sammy will really like the Superman movie that is coming out this year.
I mean, I like to, so when I went to see Sonic, there was a trailer for Superman, and I literally cried at the Superman trailer. So like, I think that's a fair bet.
Third and final prediction. When I see Wicked for Good, as it is now called, I will at least get 2 of my predictions correct.
Okay.
We'll see, Caleb. We'll see. As far as movie predictions go, I think Jurassic World Rebirth will either be the best Jurassic Park movie since the original, or will be worse than Dominion.
It's gonna be so dog shit. Be so
Okay, no,
real.
have you
Every
seen
group
Mr. Hot Man in it though?
No, let me look and see who Mr. Hotman is.
You look up Jonathan Bailey. Yes, look up Jurassic World Rebirth, and Caleb, you look at the pictures of this film that are already out, the stills, and tell me it doesn't actually have potential.
Jonathan Bailey and ScarJo? Oh man, this might be good.
I told you. I
Oh,
told you it
God.
will either be the best since the original, or it will be worse than Rebirth, and it entirely depends on how well Jonathan Bailey can carry. Because all the stuff they talk about is them really trying to return to the Spielberg feeling of the original.
I like that. I like that a lot.
28 years later, I think will be one of my top horror movies of the year.
I think I will not be able to watch it.
That's fair.
I think Minecraft will be my favorite movie to pirate this year.
Yeah.
I think Minecraft is going to be a commercial success. I think it's going to be $1 billion movie.
It will because of the children. It will not be a good movie.
Yes.
That's
I think
the difference.
Also, Karate Kid Legends. I think I'm going to freaking love that movie.
Okay, at the new Avatar movie, Fire and Ash, gonna be turbo mid.
I
That's
still
a prediction
haven't
I've got.
seen either of the first two, and
That's
I
okay.
refuse to at this point.
I haven't.
Isn't there supposed to be a Fantastic Four movie coming out?
Yes,
There is.
Fantastic Four First Steps is coming
And
out.
I think it's gonna be the first truly great Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, Caleb's got high hopes.
Interesting. Yeah, they've already cast it. Right? Oh yeah, let me.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
looking at
Yeah,
this
the
cast.
cast
right now. Let's
is
talk
the
about
cast,
it.
Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, being played by Pedro Pascal. Vanessa
I think
Kirby.
just
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've seen a movie with Pedro in it that I have disliked.
But hear me out.
Okay.
Ralph Ineson as Galactus.
It has potential.
I'm just they've flubbed almost everything since Endgame. So I do have strong hesitation.
Very fair. Very fair. Joseph Quinn is Johnny Storm, though.
He's got potential. I think he's one of the more on note casts. I do feel like, at least in terms of just the names of the cast of the Fantastic Four, like the four of them, I do feel like a lot of them are just picking like reasonably well-known actors and slamming them into roles. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
the Johnny Storm cast is the one that I feel like on the face makes the most sense, but we'll have to actually like see it in the movie to know.
I think Eben Moss backrack makes sense for Ben Grimm, aka The Thing. I think it makes sense. The voice and the attitude, you know?
Sure, yeah. I have a strong called shot for movies in 2025. 2017 is what I almost said. And that is that March will see the movie of the year.
March? In the month of March?
The month of March will bring us the movie of the year, and it is Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17.
Oh.
Mickey 17.
Have you not... Sam Bamtha, this is a Bong Joon-ho movie starring Robert Pattinson.
Ooh, a disposable employee on a human expedition is sent to colonize the ice world Niflheim.
Yeah, so the whole thing, and the trailer looks fantastic, but basically Robert Pattinson's character is an expendable employee. They basically clone him repeatedly with memories each time, I think. And whenever they do the job, like, or they'll probably die on the job they do, and then they just make a new one. And then in the trailer, one of the ones that's meant to be put down after his job refuses to die. So it's Robert Pattinson escaping with Robert Pattinson.
My God.
As they're trying to kind of escape the system they're in of being expendable and dying after their jobs. And it's a Bong Joon-ho movie. So like I have strong feelings that that'll be the movie of the year.
I think that's a good.
I have a pretty strong prediction for movie of the year 2017, and it is Moonlight.
Thank you,
Wanted
Caleb.
to make sure we got that in there.
Yeah, it's never too late to call that shot.
Absolutely never. Oh, Captain America: Brave New World is gonna suck shit.
Absolutely, but it's gonna bring a good season in Marvel Snap
and Rivals. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
It's gonna be cool to see Red Hulk on the screen. But other than that, I think it's gonna be trash.
Other movies that are gonna be trash: Snow White live action remake.
Yeah.
I think Wolfman is gonna be a movie that is very hit or miss for people. I think I will hate it.
I'm very excited. That's the one coming out like real early, right? Like that's coming out soon.
Yeah, that's coming out like next week. Like,
I want to see that one. It looks like, man, it's been a long time since the like OG monsters have been done well. We've all had like romantic takes and like just teen takes and all of it, but we haven't had a good genuine horror related to vampires or werewolves, and we've gotten both in the span of a month. And I'm very happy about it.
I think Cordell, so I do have to I agree with that. But also, I think we have to change your movie of the year because Zombie's 4 is coming out this year.
No! Yes! What is it? What's the monster?
Dawn of the Vampires.
oh my gosh!
It's finally happening!
What? Okay.
What's the plot even going to be? We already know that the main girl's an alien. Like, what's the discovery journey?
She's going to be an alien vampire, Cordell.
Awesome.
She's going to become an alien vampire. Also, what is the allegory going to be? So we've had We've had racism,
colonization, and then we had
trans, and well,
queerness.
just LGBT. Yeah.
LGBTQ stuff.
So, what else is there to talk about?
Bloodborne diseases. Think about it. Think about
it. It's a COVID movie. Oh my gosh, they all have to isolate to not get vampired.
It's either a COVID movie or just Rent, but for teenagers.
Oh my god, no. No.
Huh?
No, it cannot be Rent for teenagers.
Just you wait. When we watch that movie as a group and it's Rent for teenagers, you're going to eat your words.
I've never. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Also, a movie that I think is going to be hyped up a lot, but it's going to be underwhelming is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
See, I was just going to bring that up. I do think our boy Guillermo has honestly been kind of missing recently. Like for the past handful of years, he's been more misses than hits.
Yeah. Like the last thing was that he really did was the Pinocchio thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say he did in 2022. He made a anthology on Netflix called Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. It was like a horror anthology. That was really good.
That was cool. Yeah.
But I'm a sucker for anthologies.
Same.
I don't think Nightmare Alley was anything. Shape of Water, I honestly thought was so mid, and everyone just blew it up for no reason.
I love it.
Crimson Peak, I didn't like. Pacific Rim was baller. So since 2013, he's been missing for me.
I think, yeah.
So we're kind of going on a decade of like meh movies. Shape of Water notwithstanding, I really don't think it's worth the praise.
Yeah, maybe one can hope. Let's hope that Guillermo is coming back. But
I think an underrated.
I won't hold my breath.
I'm also excited for Black Bag. Have y'all seen anything about this?
No.
It is a spy thriller starring Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender playing.
Oh, I love Michael Fassbender.
Playing a married couple who are spies for opposing sides that now their mission is they have to kill each other.
So like a good Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yes. Also
That
starring
could be
like
amazing.
Pierce Brosnan isn't there. Like it looks like it's going to be real good.
I will trust Fassbender.
I trust the Fassbender.
It's also directed by Steven Soderbergh, so it'll have good action.
Yeah. So can we? There is a movie I'm curious to watch, and it's Flight Risk.
Okay.
Which is basically a bottle movie. It's all on a plane, but Marky Mark Wahlberg of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch is no. Hear me out, Caleb.
No,
Caleb. I actually enjoy Marky Mark in his films.
You lost me at Marky Mark and Marky Mark or the Funky Bunch.
Okay,
Can I
Caleb.
present you, Caleb? Please. There's Topher Grace in this movie.
Also, the tagline on the poster is "Y'all need a pilot."
So, I saw the trailer for this recently. Basically, Topher Grace is a mob informant. He is informed on organized crime and is being flown to safety in a small plane that they've chartered. So it's like the agent, Topher Grace, and the pilot. Marky Mark of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch is the pilot. I need you to look up a picture of Mark Wahlberg Flight Risk because I need you to see his hair.
I'm looking at it.
Oh my god! Why?
Why is he bald? Oh, it's
Why is
worse.
He bald?
It's so bad. He starts the trailer with his hat, and then the hat comes off, and then it's real bad. And I mainly want to see this movie for the hairline, because it turns out Marky Mark is a hitman trying to kill Topher Grace, but they're all just on this little plane.
Oh.
And I think the hairline and the how they're gonna make a whole movie about being on a plane like that. I think that's what I'll watch it for. but I won't pay for it.
Yeah, is that going to be your pirate of the year?
It'll just be my wait till it streams somewhere of the year. I don't even care enough to pirate it.
My pirate of the year is Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy? You know
Big
what's probably
fan.
going to also be really bad?
Huh.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh.
They're doing that?
Oh my god.
Apparently.
Can I be so real with y'all?
Yeah.
Please.
I actively hate Adam Sandler movies. I have
What?
never seen one that is good.
What about Pixels?
Horrible. Horrible.
But Kubert gets to have sex.
Kubert has
That's the
hot
only good
sex.
part of the movie. You can't
Okay,
say
you're right. You're
Kubert
right.
gets
You're
to have sex, because then you know how many other movies would be good because Kubert gets to have sex? All of them, because it's just off screen the entire time.
Yeah, every movie you've ever seen, right off the edge of the camera, Kubert is going to Bone Town every
And
time.
he always edges until the
Every
last
day.
5 minutes of the movie.
Correct.
Okay, but a sequel that's going to be good. Tron.
Yes. Yes.
Cordell,
Yes.
Cordell is making a face like he does not trust.
Cordell, I want you to go
I don't
back and
trust.
watch the first 2 Tron movies.
They're not good.
They're good.
No.
They are very good.
So this I really didn't expect in my adult life to come up against so many Tron defenders. But they're out there, and they're out there in droves.
And we are correct.
No,
I forgot that Jared Leto is the main character.
Okay, wait,
Get
hold on.
wrecked,
Pause.
scrubs.
Pause. He's only the main character because he signed on to this movie forever ago, and they can't get him out of the contract.
That doesn't mean
That doesn't change
That
anything.
doesn't
He's still the
change
main
anything.
character.
Caleb, that's bad.
Music by 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick, but it's not Daft Punk, and it's Jared Leto.
Listen, there are
I
movies
think I'm
that
on
Jared Leto
Cordell's
has
team
been
now.
in that have been good.
Yeah, but it's Jared Leto.
Fight Club.
Jared. So okay, at this point, and here's what I mean by it's Jared Leto. At this point, whenever I see him, no matter what movie he's in, I don't see the character. I see Jared Leto, the cult leader, and that's weird.
Jared Leto, the Sin Dead Rats and Anal Beads to Margot Robbie guy.
I mean, listen, he's a bad person, but I want this to be a good movie.
I want it to be good, but I don't know if it will now.
And like, I'm looking at all the movies he's been in, and so many of them are actually good movies, you know? Like Fight Club, Girl Interrupted, American Psycho, Requiem for a Dream. That's 4 movies in a row in his career that were bangers.
He was great in Morbius.
He was great. Dallas Buyers Club, that one like film of the year, movie of the year. Mr. Nobody, that was pretty weird.
And when was the last good movie, Caleb?
Blade Runner 2049, 2017. House of Gucci was actually pretty good.
The Blade Runner was good because he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
He was playing himself.
See, I've just been spending this whole time trying to figure out what 9 Inch Nails songs I know.
Closer. Hurt. The
Okay.
entire
Okay, Hurt.
soundtrack of The Social Network.
Oh, okay. Okay. Really? That much?
He's done. Trent Reznor has done.
My
a
boy
lot.
Trent. Okay, but there's Trent Reznor and then there's 9 Inch Nails.
He is 9 Inch Nails.
Right, but like there's a difference in 9 Inch Nails produced this song. It's like talking about Jack Antonoff and Fun. Like those are the same guy making music, but they're two different like ways of making music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stylizations.
I mean,
I don't like Fun,
yes.
but I do like Jack Antonoff.
Yeah, I will say all of the what's it called? Soundtracks he's done have been under the 9 Inch Nails name, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. If that's true, then that's true. Why not?
Or it may be that some of them they wouldn't let him do that or something, but all of them are 9 Inch Nails style.
Can I tell you the horror comedy of the year potentially?
Of
yeah.
course, please do.
Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah,
Death
you're
of a
right.
Unicorn. What is this?
So I'm gonna read this blurb to you.
Okay.
Father-daughter duo Riley and Elliot hit a unicorn with their car and bring it to the wilderness retreat of a mega wealthy pharmaceutical CEO.
Oh.
And it's starring as the father-daughter, Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's got Will Poulter in it.
Yeah, this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, so they hit a unicorn, put it in their car, and then it kind of wakes up. and the pharmaceutical company, the pharmaceutical CEO finds out that it's like blood has like turbo powerful healing properties. And they're like, this is going to cure cancer. And then the mama unicorn comes out to get its baby back. And it's like a monster movie where the unicorn is slaughtering all these pharmaceutical people.
Oh my God. Like the joke in Cabin in the Woods.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm
Is
so
the mama
excited.
unicorn a bigger unicorn that's scary, or is it just normal looking?
So they're scary creatures.
Okay. Oh my God.
I'm going to find it and send it.
But yeah, I think that's a good call.
I think that is a good call.
I'm got a head like a hole.
Oh,
That's the song,
yeah.
right?
No, that's not them. Sorry, just for, yeah. I shared a song that I think has Tron vibes from Nine Inch Nails, which is Head Like a Hole by Nine Inch Nails. And it's good. I think it's going to be good.
So,
I'm scared.
Sam Bantha, I'm sending you the first pick that I'm sharing is like the small section of the unicorn like growling at Jenna Ortega, and then the second is a thermal shot of it charging.
Oh my!
And that's all we've seen in the
God.
trailer.
Okay, that's terrifying though.
Yes, it is like because think about it. What a unicorn really is a horse with a weapon. And this movie is like, yeah. What if it's like a really big horse with sharp teeth and anger? And I'm so excited. I can't.
Sharp teeth and anger.
I saw this trailer camp come out, and I sent it to like, I have some friends that we go to see movies with in Cersei. We like to watch horror together. We went and saw Trap as a group. And I was like,
Okay.
we're doing this one. We gotta do this one.
Yeah, that looks great. Terrifying. Amazing,
We-
terrifying, scary.
More and more, I feel like there are less movies I'm interested in, but the ones I'm interested in are getting even more interesting to me every time.
Yes, yeah.
Like, I feel like I've
think I
honed
agree
in
with
more
that.
on what I like, and boy, do I love what I like.
Boy, do I like it. I think that's why I am so intensely into One Piece.
Yeah.
Because I agree. It's like it's just something that I found that
Yeah.
has connected all the dots.
I mean, I feel like everyone has those things that they like a piece of media or a game that blends everything they enjoy about that medium into like one thing. Like video game wise, for me, it's XCOM 2. That sucker blends just about everything I like in a video game into one place, you know?
Yeah.
It's the perfect Cordell experience.
Right.
Do y'all want to hear some video game predictions that I have?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
please.
Okay. 2 things. 1, the Nintendo Switch will be announced within the week.
Oh yeah, they're for
Oh,
sure
damn,
announcing
okay.
Switch 2 this month.
Like, I think it's going to be tomorrow, January 8th, is my official prediction.
Okay.
It will launch by March 31st.
Agreed.
Cool.
With
okay.
2 launch titles One of them being Metroid Prime 4.
Cool. I think I
The
agree with
other
that.
one being Pokemon Legends ZA.
Ain't no way they're just surprise dropping it first quarter.
They're gonna
There's
do
just
it.
no way. They're
They're
gonna
gonna do it.
they're gonna do the winter release like they always do. I do disagree with that part of your prediction.
No, because here's what's gonna
I hope
happen.
it's true. I hope it's true.
Pokemon, its launch cycle is, I think they have realized that it's not a good model.
Well, yeah.
Because I think part of what they have realized is like, man, you know what? For me, I don't look at what Pokemon are going to be in the new games because it's more fun to jump in and figure it out.
Yeah.
I think they're not going to do a whole like, oh, here's everything that's going to be in there. And this is all this stuff.
Anymore, the Dex just gets leaked. Like they never show you everything. The Dex just gets leaked.
I think they're going to keep it under a tight leash. And I think it's going to be a launch with the Switch 2 as well. Bonus, and I think I'm right, but I don't know if I'm right. This is less firm of a prediction. Switch 2 will have an exclusive virtual console for the GameCube.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
That
would be
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I do hope you're correct. Nothing would make me happier than for Legends ZA to surprise drop in 2 months. I really don't think it's coming.
I
think they will announce that it's a title for it and they'll say winter 2025.
I think that feels more likely to me.
That is possible.
Having played Pokemon literally my whole life, I pretty confident about this one. If you're right, I will let you be right. I don't actually have anything.
Also, Grand
He'll hit
Theft
the
Auto
grade.
6 is going to be pushed to 2026.
That seems like a very fair. That seems fair prediction. Is there any other game? Are there any game of the years we've heard about already? Potentials?
Balatro again.
Balatro
Balatro
Balatro 2 will be up there. I think Tales of the Shire will get a nomination.
Okay.
Which is a cozy game akin to Stardew Valley, but you're playing as hobbits.
Okay. Oh my god.
If I don't know how the people feel about this. If they do Borderlands 4 right, I feel like it could bring back the franchise.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it right. I
hope they do. I don't trust that they will. But
Heard and
I've loved
agreed.
the Borderlands. I didn't hate Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 was pretty good, but they could make it. They could put it back to Borderlands 2 and make it incredible.
Yeah.
If the Switch does not launch with Pokemon Legends ZA, this is my other stipulation. It will launch with either Mario Kart 9 or a new 3D Mario. And if it is a new 3D Mario, that will be nominated for Game of the Year.
Do we think Odyssey 2 or is it going to be a new game?
I think it'll be Odyssey 2.
But instead of a hat, it's his pants.
We're going to see
nice.
Mario Dong left and right.
Dongio.
Donkey Dong. I think Sonic 4 is going to be great.
I agree. I think that's going to be good.
Movies.
I also think there's 2 Marvel games that are in the works right now.
I was just looking at that Marvel 1940
Marvel 1943 The Rise of Hydra, which is a team-up game with Captain America and OG Black Panther.
Yeah. The grandfather of T'Challa.
It seems like it'll be good.
And it looks like a guy with a trumpet.
There's also in development. I don't know. This may be a stealth launch this year, but the company behind the successful Spider-Man games for PlayStation is working on a Wolverine game, and I think that will be good when it comes out.
They also are going to release Spider-Man 2.
To PC, yeah.
To PC, yeah.
Slay the Spire 2 is supposed to come out.
I've loved Slay the Spire. I'm excited for that.
Also, how could we forget about this? Elden Ring Night Rain is gonna come out this year, supposedly.
That's gonna be interesting.
I think it'll be good. I love to see that FromSoft has realized that some of us out here really fucking hate Souls-likes and don't want to play them, but want to get in on their games. And they're making it a roguelike. So I'm happy for that.
Yeah. Okay, but listen to this. Okay, but listen this way. Marvel has confirmed more than just 2 games. And one of them is Blade by the people that made like Deathloop.
Oh.
And the Dishonored series.
That could be Game of the Year. That could get a nom. Or at least get some nominations.
That could at least be a very fun game. There's also a new Iron Man game coming out apparently. Maybe not this year, but in the works.
I also am excited for a game that I think it'll get nominated because its predecessor won Game of the Year, but Split Fiction?
Thank you. I was going to bring that up.
What is that?
It is a sci-fi author and a fantasy author both get sucked into each other's worlds. And it is a co-op game where you are having to play through. It's made by the people who made It Takes Two.
Which is why I'm very excited for it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. So the trailer for it shows like they're both writers who have never met before. And then this tech company has this awesome thing where you can live out the world you created in this little pod thing where you like enter the technological mindscape and live it out in the story and blah, blah, blah. And the two of them fall into one together and get sucked into like a blending of their worlds where they alternate between them. And the tech CEO or whatever is like, they can't be allowed to escape the game. And so
like the book in the
right. Yeah. I am very excited about a new Dark Pictures game from Supermassive Games. It's called Directive 8020. This is Supermassive is the company that made The Quarry, Until Dawn, which was some of my favorite kinds of games to play. You get together with people. Emily and I play through we're going through their anthology game series, The Dark Pictures. We're going through that like game by game. We're about halfway through. We just have fun with it. And Directive 8020 is a new Dark Pictures game coming in 2025. Hunted by an alien organism capable of mimicking its prey, the crew of the Cassiopeia must outwit their pursuers to make it home alive. And so it's like, it's the butterfly effect stuff where the decisions you make and the quick time events and all that determines who survives the game.
Yeah.
And it's basically like watching a movie, but you control a little bit. And I like those games.
They're really fun. They're really fun. My favorite, I don't think it's by them, but my favorite of that type of game was Detroit Become Human.
I need to play that game.
I don't think it was by Supermassive.
I don't think so,
but it was really freaking good. It was about these robots with AI. It was about AI.
Speaking of butterfly effect games that y'all should play. Last year, a game came out that was very good, and it was Dragon Age Veilguard. And the Dragon Age series and the Mass Effect series are both some of the best butterfly effect games that are a little bit made. They're just so good. They're just so good. So y'all should play them this year. I have a prediction that if Cordell tries Mass Effect, Cordell will love Mass Effect. And
I think that's a fair prediction.
I have a prediction that I won't have time to play Mass Effect this year.
that's fair. That's fair.
Now,
We
will
did
I?
get
Will
you
I?
in on Marvel
Do I want to
Rivals.
play it eventually? Because I got a Steam Deck, listeners, and I've been enjoying it a great deal.
Routinely, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is all three of the first three games plus all their DLCs, goes on sale for like $5. So,
Well, what I was actually doing just now was looking up like some of the games we've been talking about to add them to my wish list on Steam just while we were talking. So I might as well add the Mass Effect, like, what did you say it was called?
Legendary Edition.
Okay.
Legendary edition.
Don't you hate search engines that don't let you misspell? They have to have the exact perfect wording or they won't pull it up. They won't just do the concept.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also games stuff I'm excited about that I want to do this year. We'll catch up on One Piece this year, probably within the month. To be honest.
Yes. Caleb is just at the cusp of some of the craziest reveals in
Yo,
all
I
of
just
One Piece.
okay, hold on. Cordell, if you don't want a big thing about One Piece spoiled for you, you can mute for a second because I got to talk about this with Sammy.
I actually don't think I'll care. I'm just going to not listen. Y'all go.
Okay.
Okay, bet.
Okay, Sammy, I agree with Vegapunk's theory of how devil fruits are created.
Yeah, the desperation or the wishes of some people are
The wish,
forged into.
yeah. The wishes of like somebody saying, "I wish I was taller," and then all of a sudden the tall fruit exists. Like,
yeah,
I think that was the example in the manga. I'm not sure, but
I wish I was a god.
there we go.
I wish I was
ugh.
fire.
I just,
Yeah, no, I agree. I really like it. It's really cool.
I think it's a true theory. I think it's
Who's
a
your
good
favorite Vegapunk?
Pythagoras.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like that. I
cute.
like Edison a lot. I like Shaka. I like
all
all
the
of
satellites
them.
are great. They're all cute.
I like all of them. OG Vegapunk, really good.
Ga-
Love him.
Cordell, this isn't a spoiler. That Vegapunk is based off of Albert Einstein. It's great.
It is really good.
Why do you
His head
keep
is
saying
Apple.
different Vegapunks? What does this mean?
So Vegapunk is the smartest dude in the world of One Piece. And we just recently got to his island, Egghead. And it is revealed that he has made 6 satellites that are like different parts of his personality, but each connect to his brain.
Sick.
So
So they're all
all of
Vegapunks.
them are interconnected and linked up. And yeah. So
They're
there's
all Vegapunk, but they're also all different.
yeah, so their names are Shaka, Lilith, Edison, Pythagoras, Atlas, and York. York,
Okay.
I'm the most jealous of because York's whole job is eat, sleep, use the bathroom.
She's
Sick.
Vegapunk's all of those. Lilith is a Vegapunk's like evil side. Like they're each supposed to be like different parts of him.
Yeah, like,
Oh my god.
yeah. It's so good. I love them. I love all
It's
the
so good.
Vegapunks.
What a great show. What a great comic. What a great character.
I'm trying to find a good picture of Vegapunk to send to Cordell so he can see
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein with
It's just kind of good here. He's just standing there with a little backpack and you can see his head.
yeah, that's a good Vegapunk picture.
The first time he has
Love him.
he has He has a fruit. He has a devil fruit that makes him like be able to retain all knowledge. So before he used to be, his head was just kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So the like first time you see him, he has like the biggest head ever and just a tiny little guy.
Good.
So he invented a way to separate himself from his brain and store it somewhere else, and then create that little apple is like an antenna that connects him to his brain.
Incredible.
Yeah, his brain's
What a
an
great
infinite
man.
database. Love it. So good. You know what else is an infinite database? Or at least is infinite. It's My Love. For the song Psychobilly Freak Out by the Reverend Horton Heat off the album Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em.
Smoke him.
I barely know him.
And it's good.
Oh, okay. We have to officially say it.
I know.
Cordell, you were right.
Cordell, you were right.
Yeah. I win.
Yeah, Cordell was right. We also have a YouTube and a TikTok. If you want to check us out there at Junk House Pod, we would appreciate that. We would also appreciate if you rated and reviewed us on iTunes and Spotify. All that jazz. Maybe give our videos a thumb up on YouTube. Thank you.
We have an email from
We
9
do.
days ago. The 29th of December. Right. Closing in the new year. We got an email from Fielding. Thank you, Fielding. Entitled Smash Bros. Characters. I'm driving and I'm using text-to-speech, but first of all, y'all are illiterate bastards for not knowing which characters are DLC and which are based roster. Samantha characters are cool and swag because King DDD is a big jolly man and Pikachu is a fast and sparky rat. Cordell, I need you sunk at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean immediately. What are you doing? Playing Ice Climbers? Oh my god, oh my god. Ice Climbers are like if cancer got another cancer. As for Caleb, Ike is based and awesome and cool even though he sucks, so that's awesome. I forget who you said was your secondary character, but it doesn't matter as far as I'm concerned because, like, Ike is again swag. I would mog all of you in Smash Brothers and it wouldn't even be close. Did you know? I don't really play Smash Brothers that much anymore.
Ganondorf is my secondary character. And all of this is very true. I agree with all of it.
Fielding, I think, and I would struggle in one specific area, and that is that in really competitive games, I simply don't care to be that competitive.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which means, yeah, you'll mog me every day, but like, I'm going to keep just doing bad characters.
Cordell's just there to have fun.
I'm just goofing with my Ice Climbers. There's 2 of them. That means I'm twice as good as you. Pokemon Trainer was the one Fielding didn't react to. I have to assume because it was so beneath their nose.
I think Pokemon Trainer is pretty good,
Sick.
from my understanding.
I do play more Pokemon Trainer than Ice Climbers these days. Well, if you want to email us as well, do it at junkhousemailbox@gmail.com. Tell us about your favorite Smash Bros. Characters, your predictions for 2025.
Your Smash Bros. Predictions for 2025.
Yeah, are they going to smash?
Maybe.
Or are they gonna bro?
Hard to know.
Well, as we say every freaking single week that we drop an episode.
Every single time we drop an episode, we say this exact thing that Caleb's going to tell us.
So sick. It's hitting hard right now.
Are you even going to play Rivals with us?
Oh, you know I'm gonna play Rivals. I can play Rivals while sick. I'm just gonna die.
It's a psychobilly freak out.